Welcome, guys. This is your 5D YouTube channel, Divine Hippie 2222. My name is Stephanie, and today I'm doing the Let's Learn the Art of Tarot series. Yay! We're looking at the Page of Cups today, guys. Awesome. So let's just get started. The websites that I use for all my information are below. So let's get started, guys. Okay. So if the Page of Cups pops up for a general message, right? Ways it can be interpreted. A child, inner child, youthfulness, idealism, sensitivity, dreamer, inner voice, spirituality, psychic, messages, happy news, naivete, crush, an admirer, becoming emotionally mature, romantic proposals, engagements, pregnancies, marriages, births, romance, artistic, kindness, loyalty, beauty, fashion, and style. So guys, ways this can be interpreted. A bringer of messages in the form of happy news, important information, invitations to social events, gossip, or the potential for romantic proposals. It can represent your inner child, so try not to take things too seriously. It could also be an indication of us needing to reconnect to our inner child by embracing the fun and the frivolous side of life. It's an indication of beauty, fashion, glamour, or style. So we may be trying out new fashions, new looks, or just having fun with things, right? Now, this may be an indication of us beginning to gain a new level of emotional maturity that allows us to be kind, compassionate, helpful, affectionate, and loyal. Now, court card, guys. So as a person, this is a young person, a child, or a person who's young at heart, who's a bit of a daydreamer, intuitive, naive, sensitive, and idealistic. They may be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So now, guys, in the reverse, this pops up in the reverse. This is an indication of possible childhood issues, sexual abuse, bad news, broken dreams, canceled social events, canceled engagements, canceled proposals, obsession, envy, jealousy, vindictiveness, emotional vulnerability, emotional immaturity, emotional wounds, becoming sexually active, promiscuity, seduction, ignoring our inner voice or inner child, being obsessed with image, attention seeking, and childishness. So ways this can be interpreted are, it may be an indication of bad news, like falling in love with someone who doesn't return your feelings, or that a social event you've been looking forward to has been canceled. Whatever form this news takes, it can cause sadness, disappointment, heartbreak, or sorrow. It's maybe an indication of a descent into emotional instability, taking the form of obsession, envy, or vindictiveness. Maybe an indication of shattered innocence, emotional wounds, and broken dreams. Emotional vulnerability, promiscuity, or seduction, And it can also be an indicator of sexual abuse. Now, alternatively, on a lighter note, it may simply indicate that we've just lost touch with our inner child, or that some unresolved childhood issues are resurfacing. Now, as a person, this is a young person, a child, or a person who's young at heart, who's overly obsessed with superficial body image while ignoring their inner emotions, or someone who engages in attention-seeking behavior or is a bit of a drama queen. They may also be a Cancer sign. They may also be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay, so general interpretation, guys. Oh, it's kind of some heavy energy. I'm sorry. So, love. This is ways it can be interpreted for a relationship. The possibility of a romantic proposal, engagements, pregnancies, marriages, or births. So it's telling us work on being more romantic and be willing to follow your heart. Page turn, guys. Sorry. Now, singles. This is an indication that a romantic admirer is interested in us. And it may be an indication of a relationship with a younger person. Now, if we have a secret crush on someone special, it can signify that we need to let them know we are interested. And if we want to turn that crush into something more, we need to take a chance. So that is positives. Relationships, moving on to bigger and better levels. That's exciting. And then singles, let someone know. Let someone know. It's the 21st century. It would be nice if it was all one-sided, but it's not. So it's okay to let someone know. All right. So now, in the reverse, relationship. This may be an indication of disappointment in love, canceled engagements, heartbreak, or breakups. We may need to look at, have we become overly sensitive or high maintenance? Or is our childishness or being a drama queen causing the friction in the relationship? If this is a case, we need to evaluate our priorities and take a more mature approach to our relationship if we want it to work. Now, it may just also be an indication of losing your virginity and becoming sexually active for younger individuals. Now, singles. It's an indication of unrequited love. If this is the case, be careful not to fall in a pattern of childish revenge plots, envy, jealousy, or vindictiveness. It may be an indication of engaging in promiscuous behavior, which is not bringing us the love that we want. It may be all well and good in the moment to enjoy it, but be mindful of what type of relationship we want and stay true to ourselves. You could possibly be seduced by a heartbreaker if we're not careful. So those are ways, okay? So it's not happy news. I'm sorry. Like for a relationship or for singles, but it's an opportunity for healing, right? This is learning, and I guess letting go. I don't know. This is a choice. That's what I get. Cycles, right? Do we want to put our best foot forward? Or do we want to allow our wounded inner child to surface, right? Okay, so guys, let's get on to some lighter energy again. Okay. money. Yeah. Okay. So the Page of Cups pops up for a money spread. This is if we've been waiting on word regarding a promotion or job application, this is a good omen indicating happy news. It also represents being a dreamer rather than a doer. If you're currently unhappy with your work situation or things aren't going as well as you'd like, make sure we're taking a positive or proactive steps to improve things and not just dreaming about it. Now, if we're spending our time wishing for a better career instead of working hard to get the career we want, we need to stop dreaming and make things happen. Now, we may be drawn to a career in the arts or fashion industry, as this is a card of poetry, art, and fashion. Now, financially, this is good news, and it does carry a warning to put in the work with regards to financial planning and investments. And again, guys, always check with your financial advisor, okay? Don't just naively jump into investments or purchases. Make sure you've done your research before parting with your money. Okay? So now, guys, in the reverse. Now, if we're waiting for news on a job application or promotion, we may not get the news we'd hoped for. Alternatively, if we've not been acting with integrity in the workplace, it may come back to bite us. Now, financially, now is not the time for reckless spending or risky investments. And we should be sure that anything we purchase is actually necessary and that we're putting away money for a rainy day, as the reverse Page of Cups can bring such negative financial news. Okay? Whew! Pages are some heavy energy, guys. They really are. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's move on. Let's get into some hopefully better energy, right? Let's look at health. This pops up. This is an indication of a bearer of positive news, like a test coming back with the results you want, or getting a diagnosis that will clarify things and allow you to take positive steps to improve your health, or even receiving information about a treatment which will help you. And it can also indicate a pregnancy, guys. So if you are not wanting to start a family, be responsible, men and women. Okay, now in the reverse, it may be an indication of engaging in behavior that could be very detrimental to our health, such as drug or alcohol abuse. So if this is the case, it's a good idea to seek professional help to stop if we need to. We may just need to take more time and a more mature approach to dealing with our health. So if we are experiencing health issues, but are avoiding the doctor for fear of getting bad news, we need to realize that sticking our head in the sand will not resolve these issues. So things may not be as bad as we think. Go to the doctor. You never know. All right, guys. Now, on our spiritual journey, the Page of Cups in the upright position. This is an indication of emerging intuition or psychic abilities. And we may find that Spirit is sending us some very positive messages. So we should be in tune with our inner voice at this time. And this is an indication to pay attention to our dreams, as they may contain psychic messages. Okay? Now, in the reverse, this may be an indication that we're becoming so engrossed in the spirit realm that we're losing our grip on the physical world and forgetting to live. Now, this may take the form of neglecting important material matters to focus instead of neglecting material matters to focus on spiritual pursuits, like excessive meditation or ritualistic practice, or becoming overly dependent on psychic readings. Now remember, in order to have balance, we need balance on all levels: spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical. It may also be an indication of just letting negative spirits and entities influence you. Okay? So be mindful, guys. Be mindful of this and protect ourselves if we need to. All right? So guys, unfortunately, there's some heavy energy with the pages. It's gossip. It's bad news, positive news, but it's heavy energy, whether it's positive or negative, right? So this is representative of water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Guys, remember cycles. So how do we want to present ourselves? What part of the cycle do we want to put our time and energy into? Okay? All right, guys, this is fantastic. If you'd love to have a reading, my email is below. My readings are $60 and they're an hour long. So guys, I'd love to schedule a reading, see what we can do for you. So guys, have a wonderful day and I will see you next time. Peace, love, and happiness. Bye.